If you have a better way, bring it here and present it, and we'll follow your way. But there's only a single purpose. To be not perhaps proud that we're Greeks, but to create a new Greece for which the current world, the universe, is proud. So we want the universe to be proud of Greece of 2013, not of ancient Greece, but of modern Greece, of Greece of 2013, of 3000. I want Greece to be a leading power so that everyone will want and come to work with us. And I would really like to thank you all very much for being here. And I see people I've known since I was 3 or 4, like Nikos, or others I've worked with, or Maria Yorgalos, whom I found at some point when I was living in the States. And she wrote to me to ask if she could help. We can do this if we maintain our integrity of character. This is a volunteer platform with a sole purpose to make us proud of being Greeks in 2013 and in the future. I would also really like to thank Mr. Panaritis Karkatsouli, which I did not know him personally, and when I phoned him, he said, I'm going to come on the same day from Serbia and go back. It was very complicated, but I would really, really like to thank him for being here, not only because he came here to speak to us, but also because with Effie and Panagiotis, we've started working to see how we can map this thing so that we know how many buttons we have to press to delete it. Again, my warm thanks to Gary, who is a person I met when I was working in the World Bank in 1992, I think, Gary. And Gary and I started our efforts to change the course of the Titanic, and we're talking about the World Bank. It was not open to institutional changes. It was an organization like the IMF. It's just sets random rules, and you have to adhere to it. If you have to curb the deficit by so much, that's it. And we built this critical mass. We know how to build critical masses for change. That's why we're here today. We've done it before. We know how to do it. And also my warmest thanks from my heart, from my soul, to Ruth, because it was the best Christmas present that she gave me when I was trying to convince her for 3 months to see how she could find a way to come to Greece. And, she had to meet Putin and Obama, and she had to go to Dubai and all this. And suddenly she said, "This is your Christmas gift. I'm coming on the 4th of February. So, Ruth, your presence here today was more than inspiring. Because you gave us energy for our vision, and that the reformer's path is lonely. Okay, I'm not considered a reformer, but more like a mad person for doing this. But I think that I'm glad that there are others like me. I would also like to thank my friends from being here since 12 o'clock, and they're still here. They're 2 private sector entrepreneurs, Greeks. And I would like to really thank Fannis Papadopoulos, who traveled from Thessaloniki to be here. It sounds like my Oscar speech. I want to thank my mum, my dad, but if I could have Ruth, Gary and Panagiotis with us in this discussion that we're starting, and at the benchmarks and the reforms we want to undertake, because it's not us that will undertake the reforms, but we will provide the pressure and press for these reforms and spread the knowledge that it is possible to reform, that reforms have taken place, and what this means, what their impact is, what their result is. Would like to thank you all very much and stand up and congratulate you. Thank you very much. We have a brief reception outside for all of you.